Hey guys, how you doing?
Good.
All right. So here's Channel 9. Could you get a little closer so
Sure.
we can see you guys together? There they are. So who are you?
Uh,
What's going on here?
I'm Steve Dadoly, Director of Development for Infragistics Incorporated.
Okay,
And I'm Tony Lombardo, Senior Developer at Infragistics.
fantastic. And what do you guys build?
We built ASP.NET controls and Windows Forms controls for Whitby. We're working on Whitby, and we also got great stuff for Everett.
Fantastic.
Yep.
And so you're here at the Controls Developer Conference?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're getting a good look at the would-be Beta 2 bits and seeing what made it, what didn't, what we can do with it. We're really looking forward to working with these and getting builds of our controls with new would-be features.
Fantastic. So you want to talk about some of the things you built?
Yeah, Tony's got some cool things with our web grid.
All right.
Our web grid, recently we've kind of changed the way that we think about being data intensive with lots of rows of data. Everyone wants it to perform like a Windows application, but it's a web application. And just the transport of the data to the client side takes long enough for everyone to get annoyed.
Absolutely.
So recently we've been working a lot on that to kind of make it a little more performant, and one of the biggest things that we're using now is these out-of-band callbacks, just like you see in Whitby, to basically load everything asynchronously. So we have hierarchical data views, and you can actually have expandable rows, and then when you would expand a row, instead of loading the data all at once, each row is loaded when it's expanded. So all the child rows get loaded in an out-of-band callback. We come back, load all the data into the grid, and it's much more performant because you don't need all the data that you're never going to look at, so you may as well just only load what you need.
So on-demand data.
That's right.
Very
Load
good.
on
And
demand.
you do it asynchronously, so you don't mess with the UI thread.
Right.
And you don't lock the UI thread, I should
Yep.
say. Fantastic.
Yeah, it's cool technology. We've been shipping it since about October, and we ship 3 times a year on a regressive schedule, and we do a lot of interesting stuff. We get customer feedback. We get into the product as soon as we can. The team's really got a lot of creative guys on our team. They're all back in East Windsor, New Jersey, and Melville, New York.
And Whitby and the framework's working for you.
It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you giving these guys feedback about what you need? And,
Oh yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
Because they listen.
Oh, they do.
So
Yeah.
that's cool. So what's one of your favorite features in Whitby? Is it the asynchronous model you were just talking about? Or?
That's a good one. It was kind of something that caused us to write a little more code previously, and now it's all built in, so it makes it a little easier. But I would have to say my favorite feature so far from an ease of use for our customers has been embeddable resources in our web controls. Scripts and images, you'd be surprised how many people have problems figuring out where to put them on a deployed server in a situation like that. It's all these extra resource files that get thrown around in different locations that it makes it real difficult to track. When we can embed them inside of the assembly and serve everything up from the assembly, it makes that deployment a cinch for our customers.
So what do they get serialized? And I mean, can you explain it a little bit?
Sure. In the .NET Framework 2.0, you can actually embed JavaScript files and images inside of your control assembly. So what we've done is we've embedded these as resources inside of our assembly, and then the page will actually take care of serving up that resource given a crafted URL. The specially crafted URL is returned to us by the page. The page will tell us what URL to use, and then it'll just retrieve it right from our assembly. So we don't have to worry about scripts and images getting out of sync with the assembly that they were meant to be used with, because now they're coming right out of the assembly.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's great.
So it's more like Windows programming in a sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fantastic.
They showed the localization framework that's in ASP.NET yesterday, and that's pretty exciting. We've done a really good job of getting ASP.NET websites to be really easily localizable, and from what we saw, I think developers around the world are going to love this. It's really going to make websites, you know, if I click on this site in Germany, it's going to be in German. If I click on it in Japan, it's Japanese, and it's going to allow a lot of creative things for multi-language websites.
So then what have been some of the challenges you guys have had with our version of managed code? Maybe like to just, I mean,
Keeping up with it, basically. There's been so much great development done on the ASP.NET side of it.
Mhm.
We've had all these new features added for designers and all these great things that we can do.
yeah.
And basically, it's just been trying to check it out, trying to see what we can do, what we can't do, and trying to get that sort of implemented and working. In some cases, prototypes and test cases. In other cases, trying to fully flesh out ideas. And it's like there's this whole new world out there of things that we can do, and we're really psyched about doing them.
Fantastic.
Yeah, we tend to jump in at the deep end of the pool too, so it makes it exciting.
Good. Well, ASP.NET for sure is the flagship managed platform right now.
Yes.
I mean, it seems most deployed, most innovative. I shouldn't say most very innovative. They bought the .NET vision earlier than anybody else.
Yes.
It's great to see. And IS7 actually that's coming out is going to be really modular and pluggable. So
Cool.
you guys will probably like playing with that too.
Cool.
I
Yeah.
hope so.
But so how many customers do you guys have? You're a small company?
We have almost 100 people working at Infragistics,
Okay.
and our customer base is growing 40% a year.
Wow.
We're the leader in the component space.
Can I buy some of your stock?
You bet. No, it's a private company. It's a private company. Yeah, it's a really exciting place to work. Like I said earlier, there's a lot of creativity. There's a lot of energy. The guys and women that work at Infragistics are really committed to the .NET platform.
Fantastic. It's great to hear. So do you have any demos or?
Yeah, Tony's got.
I might be able to show you
something.
Cool. I'm terrible. Actually, Scoble, my counterpart in this craziness, is really good at this part of it. So bear with me when I try to.
You want me to just show that list bar demo, Steve?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. Hang on one second. I got to
Sure.
open up virtual PC.
I'm gonna put this on. All right.
All right, so here we have one of our controls, and what we've done is take advantage of the editable regions and regions that we now have on the design surface.
Okay.
So in this case, we have this, and you can see there's a tooltip here, and we can actually respond to a click event and open up a dialog, which is amazing. We have this new level of interaction between the design surface and the control design. So this is going to open up a whole new world for us and our customers.
Totally.
Yeah, this is definitely going to speed up development for them.
Fantastic. So you guys are making innovations in the IDE.
Yeah, taking advantage of all of the new design work that was done. We have lots of new areas that we can work in and help make our customers more productive.
Fantastic.
We're VSIP partners also, and doing some stuff. Plan to do some more stuff with VSIP in the future too.
Great.
Yeah.
And then VSIP it enables you to
Integrate tighter into Visual Studio to do different things, to be able to build a better experience for, say, upgrading and doing different tasks with our controls. We've got some neat ideas there.
Fantastic. So not only do you create custom controls, but you create a custom way for people to play with them in the IDE.
Right.
Very cool. And that's enabled by Beta 2 or
Yeah,
by Whidbey.
this is
By Whidbey.
this is Whidbey. This is a new designer feature that they've added, which is the ability to add these regions where you can respond to and react to.
Fantastic.
It's giving us almost the same level of complexity as the Windows Forms designers.
Excellent. Beautiful. Well, this is great. Great to hear. Great to meet you guys.
Great to meet you.
Thanks.
And good luck to you.
Thank you.
And stay tuned for Beta 2.
All right.
Right on.